you realize you have a cornerstone of support in your life? Those special assistants who are ready and available for the asking. Let's dive in. Greetings, everyone. It's Carrie, and once again, we are working on our series with Asking Abraham to help us understand how to really get into the vortex, the energy of creating the lives that we love to live. It's that heaven on earth feeling where you got that vibe. Things don't always have to be perfect, but to know that you've got faith and hope and love and just all the good things are just, they show up at the right times. And even when you've got some things that are adding some friction in your life, you just know that that's okay. There's a vista ahead. There's something coming that is just going to amaze your being. Your whole life is going to be singing the praises and glory of life in the cosmos and the universe's gifts to you. And you're going to see how you are a gift in all of it as well. It's all about one and all, the benevolence, the caring, the love, the joys that we all are looking for through our soul paths. And I've created my own system called the Soul Life Treasure Hunt, and those experiences that are rough and raw have the ability to be honed into beautiful treasured gems that you would never get to where you are right now without some kind of conflict, duality, things you need to work through, problems you need to solve, things you need to see and learn about yourself, the gifts and the strengths that you have, all come from being in relationships with others and ourselves and the cosmos and nature. It's all an amazing, miraculous experience to be in this life that we are gifted and wanting to make the most of it, right? So let's take a look. I'm going to call in Abraham. Oh, I feel him already. It's fabulous. Let's take a look. Where are we going? This week, I'm going to let them guide the discussion as to which quadrant we're going to work in. We're going to the material realm. All right. I'm going to say money and law of attraction works really well. Oh, it's a double six. So we are definitely, I love this. This is assistance or assistance. So if you've got an assistant, you might have assistance, or just the assistance that is available to us in the material world is where we're going with this. Let's do this. Let's check it out. Let's see what Abraham is trying to bring to us. Thank you. This is a fun one. It's right in the very corner. I see this as being our strength column. I mean, this is where we see the greatest support. And a lot of times we have the greatest amount of things we're not fully understanding. Their shadows or the unconscious, the unseen parts and aspects of this world is very much the baseline. The fundamental basic precepts are right in here where it is rock solid ground. You can count on this area. Do you have assistance? Do you feel assistance in your lives, like spiritual assistance? Do you have people in your life who are able to assist you in your happiness and well-being and the ability to be more abundant in this world and to create more resources, to make good use of the resources that are available to you? So, okay, I kind of want this one. That one kind of gave me a little zing. So let's see. We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. All right, so we're talking assistance and assistance. Do you think you have assistance, or do you think you don't have assistance? Is that because you think you don't have them? Let's take a look. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing you have to give to one another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. At the heart of the matter with this conversation is your ability to get assistance and have assistants that are supporting your goals and your endeavors. I mean, you may be an employer and you have your people who are assisting you. You may have the ability to invest, and the assistants that are helping you are the brokerage firms, the customer service people, the mentors that are coaching you and helping you understand how to do that, or your legal professionals. You get the idea. Essentially, the tables turn too. You are an assistant offering assistance, perhaps, to others. And you can't really do that all that well unless you have a really good sense of alignment with who you really are. Makes sense. If you don't have it, you have nothing to give. So great point. Oh, I love it. How do we do that? We're going to go to getting into the vortex, my go-to for, well, okay, but how do I actually achieve that on a practical level? I kind of need those kind of guidances. Theories are one thing. I want it to be foundational knowledge I can count on. And let's see what Abraham wants to give us as a thought. That one feels strong. Illness is about resistance, not about age. All right, let's take a look. Your physical well-being, like everything else, is profoundly affected by the beliefs you hold. And so, as you get older, most of you seem to degenerate. Older people often do experience more illness and less vitality. But the reason for the decline of people as they get older is not because their physical bodies are programmed to break down over time, but because the longer they live, the more they find to fuss and worry about, causing resistance to their natural stream of well-being. Illness is about resistance, not about age. Okay. This is very personal. This is interesting. I've been caregiver to my elderly mother who passed away recently, and I'm looking at this, and as I watched her life go downhill as far as physical abilities, I could see that she was in fact choosing some of the degradation of her ability physically to do things. I was seeing people far, far older who could actually still be engaged and interested in life and doing activities and loving on her and being involved and just socializing and playing games and touring and doing all the good things in life and just finding their joy. And that is what your older years should be. Yes, you can have assistance that will help your body if that's what you need. But that mental game, are you aging yourself beyond your years? Do your years even matter? And you can see it all the time when you look at people who have really aged beautifully and they're still going, still doing life, still independent and able to manage. But it does not surprise me that the assistance of the spiritual, the assistance of the community and the relationships they have gives them strength, gives us all strength to be able to live a holy, wonderful, beautiful life that is abundant and joyous and giving us all the good things that we want. So even if you feel like you have less than the ideal or optimum experiences, where do you have more assistance? The more positive that you can be, the more you can find the assistance to step out more in your own strength, to find your way through this life. Okay, this is quite the storyline. A lot is going on in my head. How about you? Can you comment and let us know how this one is striking you? Because I see it as being very, very foundational. Again, foundational. It's one of the four corners of this board that just kind of illustrates an overall picture of many of the aspects that we're all dealing with, and how we can see it as a stage upon which our lives are being played out. And we can sit in our director chair up above and say, you know what? I think we need a new storyline. We need a new assistant to come in to help this character, yourself, become more capable of getting through this challenge, or to make this world a better place. They've done the work, they've got the ability. Now it's time to give back and to give more assistance. So it could be so many things that come to mind, depending on which side of the table you're at. Are you ready to do more for the world and give more assistance? Are you needing more assistance in this world to be able to strengthen yourself? Remember, we're talking strength, and to get very solidly connected. Oh, assistance in your corner. Be assistance in the corner of someone else. Oh, I've not seen that one before. That's a beautiful. Thank you, Abraham. Beautiful message today. I just sent you on your way. Love to hear your comments, and thanks for the loves and likes. And until next time, take good care. Appreciate your time.